Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Mae-lyn. I'm in my 20s and I'm trying to figure myself out in this world and trying to find what I want to do in my life. I've been planning this video for a few years now actually. I don't want to make videos because I want to get famous or whatever. This is not what this is about. Actually, my parents inspired me to do this. That and the other YouTubers that I follow. The reason why I started making a YouTube channel was to create memories. And I know it's like the cheesiest shit you could ever say, but hear me out. When I was a little kid, my parents used to film me on a videotape, and my dad actually did a little vlog himself back in the old 90s, and it's just so cute to watch those videos now and like just reflect on those vacation diaries and souvenirs that you'll never be able to relive in a way. That is why the reason I wanted to start this YouTube channel was to make this memory log, one that I can always look back and think, wow, I've changed so much, like I've grown, and like reflect and just see the progress, because sometimes it's hard to think that you've made progress. So having kind of a proof that you've existed, that you lived, that you did things, that you had good time, that you made good memories with the right people at the right time is definitely something that I will look forever, and that I'll forever be grateful for. For the souvenirs, for the laughters, for the smiles, for the time I had. So that is why I'm making a comeback. This video is more of a jumbled up memory of where I was and how I felt and how it came to change. Some memories don't need to be relived twice for it to be memorable, or for it to be felt again, or for it to be validated on how I feel and everything. So I will keep this very short just because it's not necessary to dwell on my past or to excuse myself or what I did. I'm just saying what happened, where I'm coming from, and hopefully an opening to where I'm going.
So I titled this video A New Chapter. This new chapter actually began a while ago. 2018 actually was the year my childhood ended. Turning 18 is like kind of a big deal. You're kind of legal for a lot of things here, so it's kind of fitting that 2018 marked the end of an era. My dad passed away in 2018, and my only grandparents left also passed away, which I learned that anything is possible, anything can happen, and that everyone is changing, everyone is growing. The things that you thought were certain is no longer valid, and you start realizing that you're also changing along the way. And 2019 began a new era. I actually started working at the beginning of the year in 2019, and I think that helped me go through grief. I coped in a way where I tried to not think about it and just work. And mentally I was drained, and I also didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Back in 2020, pandemic hit. We started the year strong with a vacation with my friends to Puerto Plata, which we had a really fun time. Yeah, 2020 wasn't also the best year mentally, but I was learning to grasp it a little more. And then at the end of the year, we kind of started planning on like moving with friends. We were planning to leave our parents, you know, it was like beginning of quarantine, and just everything went down that year. A lot of things weren't going well in my personal family life. And then in 2021, we moved all together in March. Actually, it was so sudden, something that we weren't really expecting, and some of us weren't really ready, such as which I wasn't fully ready. I was happy to move with friends, but it took me a while to adapt to the new changes, to my new room, to this new environment. I took a lot of things for granted, like moving for the first time in 2021 meant growing up, maturing, living with other people, which required a lot of compromises and kick your butt type of dealio, which weren't always beautifully made, but yeah.
2022 was probably one of the most challenging years I've ever had.
Like some of you, at the beginning of each year, I make a list of things that I want to improve, things that I want to do, things that I wish I would accomplish for the following year. I was expecting a lot of travels, school. I ended up moving twice and experienced a lot of change. And nothing that I planned at the beginning of the year actually happened. A lot of things just was so unexpected, and
I had a lot of mental breakdowns, a lot of anxiety.
although nothing planned happened.
It's also the year where I had a lot of personal growth. It's also the year where I truly hit rock bottom. It's a year that I needed a lot of mental help. It's also the year I felt lost, but also very loved. I learned a lot about self-love and self-growth, self-acceptance, which kind of goes around to say that I am learning to self-love. I'm not 100% there, but I am working on it very much. I'm no longer pitying myself, and I also learned to manage my emotions in a way that is livable for me, but also livable for others around me. And it's a year that I also learned to truly be alone and be a strong, independent woman, as I should. I always liked to be alone, but there was so many moments where I couldn't control the feeling of loneliness or the feeling of FOMO. And with what happened, I really couldn't help but actually work on that. I learned to social distance in a way, like giving space, giving time is a lesson that I learned. And it's been my dream to live on my own as a strong, independent woman. I was so inspired by my fam, Michelle Choi, and they inspired me to be a strong, independent woman living alone and just doing her own shit. And that's the kind of person I really want to be.
I've been having a lot of time to think about the past, the present, and the future, what's coming up ahead of me, what's in it for 2023. So here I go. I can finally say that I've grown from it, that nothing lasts forever. There's better days ahead, and I'm very thankful for the ones around me. Thank you for supporting me, for not giving up on me. I still have a long journey ahead of working on myself, which I believe is a constant work that you have to put up, something that you work on as long as you live. But I can finally say that I'm ready to embark into this new journey, that I'm turning on a new leaf, turning on to a new chapter for the 2023 version of myself, with a different mentality as well. Yeah. So I'll see you again next time, and I'm very thankful for you watching this, and I hope you have a very wonderful day, and that I hope that I can share some videos, share some moments that you can relate to and feel okay to not be okay. So I see you guys in a bit.
In some way, I'm kind of making a good luck Charlie type of video, but not really good luck Charlie, because I'm not leaving it to sibling for that matter, but I'm leaving it for the people who wants to